you've all been expecting a Spaceballs 2 video, and here's the update, because I did make one. I did make a Spaceballs 2 video, but now here's the update.
May the Schwartz be with you.
Also, FYI, this side of my ear, like over here, is clogged. So, I can kind of hear. It's not fully muffled. It just feels weird. So if I sound weird or something, I don't know how to describe it, but if I'm loud or something like that, it's probably because I can't hear out of this ear right now because it's clogged. I don't know what I did. I really don't know. Anyways, in what's being sold as a fully transparent cash grab, Mel Brooks announced today, coming of Spaceballs 2, which is the sequel to the first movie he made in 1987, that he only made because his kid liked space operas, specifically from George Lucas. Mel Brooks broke the news, true to his Spaceballs, showing t-shirts and cereal and flamethrower fashion, with a lengthy crawl listing the proliferation of over-franchised intellectual properties, as to say, why not make another thing that no one needed nor asked for? Which is, of course, funny because that's telling me what he did in the first movie. But unlike the first movie, and more like Young Frankenstein, this film does appear to be a labor of love, rooted in nostalgia, and spearheaded by, of course, Josh Gad, who said in an Instagram post that he saw Brooks' riff on the galaxy far away before he saw the original films. It is therefore the greatest gift of my life to now help take the reins and work alongside Mel and this incredible group to do a sequel to the movie that first inspired George Lucas, posted Gad, set the star and co-write in the film, which is going to come out in 2027, which I'm not going to be complaining about because honestly, they're going to need a lot of time to work on this movie. You know, they just announced it and they're already doing casting. We're going to have Keke Palmer, Rick Moranis is coming back as well as Bill Pullman, and they're even going to cast Bill Pullman's son, Louis Pullman, in the movie, which Straw Hat Goofy predicted. Good on you, Straw Hat Goofy.
Louis Pullman should play Kylo Ren strictly because he is a Nepo baby. Who better to play the son of the Han Solo parody character Lone Star than his actual son, Louis Pullman?
Listen, I live this. I breathe this. I think about this type of shit in my sleep like this. You couldn't write a better story than this. Check the date, check the time. Check the date, check the time. Check the date, check the time. What are the odds that they saw my video and said, that's a good idea, Juju? Now, I'm not saying that happened. All I'm saying is, what are the odds? I'm saying how cool would that be if somehow, some way that was the case? I'm not going to take credit for it. I'm not. I'm just going to chalk it up to they have the same mindset as your boy. But we don't know who he's playing. You know? We don't know. We'll find out in 2027.
According to Josh Gad, Mel Brooks hasn't really been kept up with the Star Wars lore. Granted, because I think the first movie was just parodying the, 4, 5, and 6. So, of course, Josh had to explain some things to him. I have sadly at times followed the oh, no, that's not me. Alright, sorry. That's the article that I'm reading from forward.com. The person who wrote this article has followed the expansion of the universe through the prequels on through Disney. So, I'm going to read what they think will make its way to the final cut of the movie. The first two we have is Pizza the Hut goes on Ozempic, and the Mr. Coffee from the original will now be a Kruig, because, like coffee. So there's those two. And then number 3 is Meet Your New Corporate Overlords. Rick Moranis, of course, is being reported to come back to be Dark Helmet, but I also don't think he'll be the bad guy, much like the person in this article is saying. In his place, I have the figure who, alluding to the Disney acquisition, sort of looks like Mickey Mouse and tortures our protagonists with a litany of sequel ideas, spin-off shows, and a painful transition to subscription streaming. He'll be named Boba Iger, or maybe it'll be a lady named Catspleen Therondy. If you know, you know, and if you don't, I don't want to explain it, but I know. I know exactly what they're referencing, and I really wish they do both of those things. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. But considering how Josh Gad technically works for Disney, might get him fired. I don't know. And another thing that I want to mention in this list is don't mention the prequels. Characters will occasionally reference trade wars, embargoes, and yeah, maybe tariffs, or bloodborne Schwartz receptors that recall the more boring parts of Lucasfilms from 1999 to 2005. When they're invoked, someone will say, up, we don't need to get into all of that.
Fresh out the box. Stop, look and watch. Ready yet? Get set. It's all that.
And that's pretty much it to say about, Spaceballs 2. I know you guys wanted a video about me updating you guys about Spaceballs 2, so here's the video. And, oh, thank you for 800 subscribers. I was going to make a video about it, but then I decided I keep doing that. So, yeah, I'll just briefly say here, thank you for 800. Maybe I'll make a video about thanking you guys properly, but I just want to say that real quick before I get into the next videos that I have to make. But just know that, like I promised, since I hit 800 subscribers, you guys are getting the Gilligan's Island videos, and I hope that that video will be like 2 hours, I hope, because my previous videos for my special videos were 1 hour long because there wasn't really too much with them. I thought there would be for Brady Bunch, but surprisingly there wasn't. I'm thinking that Gilligan's Island might be my longest video yet, because, like I said before, Brady Bunch and I Dream of Jeannie were only 1 hour long, but I'm really pushing for Gilligan's Island to be 2 hours long, especially because there's way more content with Gilligan's Island, like way more.